Hey guys, welcome back to the next episode of the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. In the previous episode, we met Salma Tul, and we went on a whole quest in their dungeon of their ancestors. And then we got to be a member of their tribe. But we also read tons of books, gathered equipment, and now we're here. We have all the Vivek informants out of the way. And what's next is going to be the 6th house base. Alright, so we need to make our way towards the 6th house base. So, we'll be back here later, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to cast a recall. Oh no, I meant mark. A mark. We'll recall to it later. Okay, so we'll spawn here when we recall. Therefore, we want to go out the travel time and everything. And we got our glass sword. So before I go anywhere, I'm going to buy some restore fatigue potions, because my fatigue affects my melee and my magicka. Okay, we'll enchant, no actually, I'm gonna enchant these glass greaves, common soul gem, and we absorb the fatigue. Holy, that's crazy actually. Glass Greaves of Endurance. So I'll name it. Enchanting. Sure. Enchanted are Glass Greaves. Okay. Ooh, acrobatics. Or no, athletics. 32. Very good. So now, we need to talk to Ajira. Let's see. I all these. And crab meat. And apparently this is all I need to make a restore stamina potion. Let's give it a try. Okay, we need crab meat and hound meat. Oh, look at that. Restore fatigue potion. Okay, cool. Alright, awesome. Well, we used 2 mechanics in the game I never used before. Enchanting and alchemy. We can go ahead and make our way to the 6th house base. I just wanted to do this a little bit and get started. And then get some little potions going and enchant some of my gear, which I did. But now I gotta get going to the north. And actually, I might actually take the Silt Strider. Alright. Wow. Look at that sunrise. We just got off the Silt Strider. And that's Fort Buckmoth over there, and our area that we need to go is over there. Where one of the 6 house bases are. But check that out. That looks so good. My goodness. Yeah, it looks incredible.
Speak, traveler.
Okay, so we need to go to Fort Buckmoth, which should be over here. Alright. Bunch of creatures waiting for us. I mean, these restore fatigue potions are gonna be incredible. I bought some more exclusive ones as well. So many strange creatures on this province. So good. Red Mountain.
Go ahead.
Looking for a lady called Raisia Pulia. Who's a guy? I'm not so sure. Oh.
Go ahead, stranger.
I am Raisia Pulia, champion of the Legion garrison here at Buckmoth Legion Fort. And you're Melon. Caius Casades sent you, didn't he? Caius says you're the one to handle the 6th house base near Narmak. Only one trooper returned. He died soon after. horribly disfigured with Corprus disease, and out of his wits. In his ravings, he spoke of a tavern on the coast. He called it Lunaby. It's not on our maps. Try asking locals in Narmak. They fought with cultists and disfigured man-beasts and Corprus monsters. I think they fled the attackers and got lost in the caves. Then they ran into a half-man creature named Dagoth Ur. This Dagoth Ur slew the rest of the patrol, but spared the one trooper. He told the trooper he was being spared so he might tell others that the sleeper awakes, and the sixth house has risen, and Dagoth Ur is Lord, and I am his priest, and all will be one with him in the flesh. The trooper awakened outside the caves and returned here. We couldn't recognize him, and he didn't respond to questions, just kept rambling on like a madman until he died. Corprus disease. I've heard of Corprus disease before, but never seen it. The trooper's flesh was swollen and covered with growths. His bones twisted and then lost their shape. He spoke to himself as if in a dream. We didn't recognize him at first, except for his clothing and armor. The fort chaplain tried spells and potions, but couldn't cure the disease. He died soon after he reached the fort. Didn't realize how fast Corprus kills. It sure wasn't pretty. The troops seemed shaken. I'm a little worried myself, to tell you the truth. Uriel Septim. The current emperor is Uriel Septim. Uriel Septim the 7th, 24th of Septim dynasty. The emperor is over 80 and in poor health. He has two declared heirs, Enmin and Abel, but there is some controversy over the succession in the imperial city. Alright, down here. Okay. We're towards like the Bitter Coast region again. Cool. And see, I talk to the locals. Hello. You're Narmak. Go ahead. You ask the questions, and I'll do the answering. Limby Caverns, so they call the Old Sea, cave up on the north end of the island, right on Kartag Point. Don't be poking your nose in there. Someone might object. Western coast, the gigantic boulder. Alright, down the sky. Okay, make sure I can't miss it. Oh. Was this it? Oh, look at this. How are they all over here? That's crazy. A Lunaby. Oh, this is it. Wow. This looks good. Looks great. And we need to use the night eye. Okay. Red crystals on the walls. They're not crystals, they're candles. Spooky place already. The dreamers. Which path should we go? Well, I think I've already decided. That sounds normal. Oh my goodness. Flame Atronach. Those fire salts though. Bone walkers. That's just a Corprus. Yes, Corprus stalker. Ooh, we need Corprus weepings. We need those. I walked into that. Well, that's just bright. This dungeon's also so dark too. Oh, I wish I could hit him. Phew, okay. 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 Yeah. Nice flooded cavern. Okay, I actually remapped the D-pad a little bit. So X is to bring up the sword, press for fireball, down D-pad is either stamina potions or magical potions, and left is gonna be night eye. Cool. Where's this go? Okay, okay. I walked into that shit. We can attack first before I don't collide with his attacks. Okay. I need to use Hearth Heal. Ooh, thank goodness for potions, am I right? Yeah, definitely having these keybound. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Blackened Heart. Wonderful. Deflected. I missed. I keep colliding the spells with them. He's healed. Oh, don't get hit by that. Okay, this is not ideal. I didn't get that shock spell. That's all I need to get. I'll get that when I go back. Nice try there, buddy. Man, my illusion, it's getting leveled up, but man, it's all right. Time to go up this staircase of some kind. Soul's Rattle. Whack. The sword is actually too good. It's kind of crazy. Scamp. Long blade. I think I can only kill those with the enchanted item. Or magic. Miss me. There's a place right there, in there. Kill these streamers. The sixth house greets you, Lord Nerevar, or Melon, as you call yourself. I am known as Dagoth Ur, priest of Lumni Shrine, administrator to the sixth house servants. My lord, Dagoth Ur, has informed me of your coming. I wish that this time you had come to honor your lord's friendship, not betray it. Lord Dagoth gives me these words to say to you. You may give them thought. Once we were friends and brothers, Lord Nerevar, in peace and in war, yet beneath Red Mountain. You struck me down as I guarded the treasure you bound me to oath to defend. But remembering our friendship, I will forgive you and raise you high in my service. My Lord Dagoth bids you come to Red Mountain for the friendship and honor that you once shared. He would grant you counsel and power, if only you would pledge that friendship anew. I am not your Lord Dagoth, yet I, too, would say to you, do you come with weapons to strike me down, or would you put away your weapon and join me in friendship? Forgive the rude welcome, but until you have declared for us, we must treat you as our enemy. The sleepers and dreamers are newly come to Lord Dagoth, and not yet blessed with his power. But the children of his flesh, they are deep in the heart of his mysteries. Their bodies swell to contain his glory and to yield the rich sacraments of our Lord's feast. And we are in the least of his servants. For ash poets, ascendant sleepers, and ash vampires stand high above us in the Lord's bountiful grace. Okay, there he is. There's a guy. Oh, he's dead now. With his dying breath, Dagoth Ur smiles and curses you. Even as my master wills, you shall come to him, and his flesh, and of his flesh. Dude, was one hit. Message from Dagoth Ur, Ghoul Heart, and then a 6 health amulet. Message from Dagoth Ur. Let's read it.
Lord Nerevar in Doral, High Resdania, my lord, friend, and companion. Once we were friends and brothers, Lord Nerevar, in peace and in war. No houseman ever served you better or more faithfully. Much that I did was at your command, at great cost to myself and my honor. Yet beneath Red Mountain you struck me down as I guarded the treasure you bound me by oath to defend. It was a cruel blow, a bitter betrayal to be felled by your hand. But remembering our old friendship, I would forgive you and raise you high in my service. The 6th house was not dead, but only sleeping. Now we wake from our long dream, coming forth to free Morrowind of foreign rulers and divine pretenders. When the land is swept clean of false friends and greedy thieves, the children of Veloth will build anew a garden of plenty in this blighted wasteland. Come to Red Mountain, old friend. For the fellowship and honor that once we shared, I would grant you counsel and power, if only you would pledge that friendship anew. The path to Red Mountain is long and filled with danger, but if you are worthy, you will find there wisdom, a firm friend, and all the power you need to set the world aright. As ever, your respectful servant and loyal friend, Lord Vorin Dagoth, Dagoth Ur.
Interesting. Very interesting. And if that's true, I mean, I don't know, wow. They really were like friends. Well, we best be on our way, but now we have the, the Corprus, so we gotta take care of that. Alrighty, we're back at the main entrance. Okay, parkour. Oh, way up. Cool, alright, that was a cool dungeon. I like that. Oh, it's foggy. Mud crab. Oh, wait. My recall. I have a mark at, in Balmora. Whoa. That's so useful. Wow. Okay, cool. Oh, Cassius.
With pleasure.
Discuss orders. With Dagoth Ur's dead, the 6th house shrine is no longer a threat. You've more than earned a promotion to the rank of Traveler. I'm very worried that you have Corprus disease, but I have some good news in that department. I canvassed my informants for possible treatments, just in case you contracted the disease during your mission. I learned from Fast Eddie that your best chance of getting cured is Dagoth Ur, an ancient Televani wizard who runs a Corpusinium for victims of the disease. Here, take this dormer artifact in 1,000 drakes, and go to Tel Fyr. Dagoth Ur will like the dormer artifact. A gift may sweeten his disposition. The gold is for expenses, and here's a couple of levitation potions. I hear you'll need them in the Televani towers, because wizards don't use stairs. So get moving, and get that Corpus disease cured. Then hurry back. I think I know how to get the lost prophecies that Bonnie Messiah asked for. Corpus disease. You have Corpus disease. It's a rare disease that usually drives victims mad and causes terrible, deformed growths on the body. I don't know much about it. I'll check my informants and see how to cure it. In the meantime, we can discuss your orders. Cool. Alright, I'm done here. We're gonna put a mark and recall here. Therefore, when we complete that mission over there, we can just call on over. Mark. Okay. Done. We have a long trip ahead of us. We need to go all the way over here. Directly across. Alrighty. We're near like the coastline. I just traveled through here, up and around, because going through there, not a good idea. So I just cut around. I basically went to Vivek's travel and I just went up. So, okay, so just gonna go directly across, and there's gonna be terrible things in the water. So what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be water walking. And get going. Perfect. Perfect. Onyx Hall. Perfect. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna go from here. Should we go up? Well, if you're, oh, okay. Maybe you'd be looking around everywhere for this thing, but it turns out you just gotta look up. That's where you fly up. Rising force, please. Ooh. Ooh.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Crystals. Very interesting. Very interesting. Say, that's an interesting dormer piece you have there. What can you tell me about it? Offer the dormer artifact as a gift. Ooh, 70? Nice. A gift? For me? How thoughtful. And screwed. I suppose you know I am a collector, and that such a gift is bound to please me. I congratulate you on your diplomatic skills, so why try to butter me up? Come to consult the great Tel Fyr? You have the divine disease. Want to plunder the dungeon, or leer at my daughters? The divine disease. The magical principles of Corprus disease are elusive and miraculous, far more subtle and powerful than any conventional sorcery or enchantment. I am persuaded that this is in some manner the curse of blessing of a god. Perhaps both a curse and a blessing. This victim, of course, cannot appreciate the marvelous nature of Corprus. It saps the mind and destroys the body, but to a wizard, it is a profound and glorious mystery, a riddle worth a long time of study. Plunder the dungeon. When you live for thousands of years, you need a hobby. Something you love always sparks your interest. I collect treasures and invite thieves to steal them. I'm a collector and a sportsman. I collect enchanted items and ancient artifacts. I have quite a few dormer pieces. And as a sportsman, I love letting thieves try to steal my well-guarded treasures. Only a few rules. 1. Do not hurt the inmates. 2. Don't hurt my daughters. My warden and guards can look out for themselves. How interesting. Did you know that Corprus makes you immune to disease? Have you ever heard of the prophecies of Neverine? Ashlanders say the Neverine will be immune to disease. I've always thought, maybe I have the Neverine down in my Corpusarium, and I don't even know it. Haha, the Neverine is a fat, disgusting Corprus monster, and mad as a marsh rat. Wouldn't that be funny? Explain that you may fulfill the Neverine prophecies. That is a fascinating story you tell. So, you might be the Neverine. Means nothing, of course. Corprus victims have all sorts of delusions. But, let me think. I've got a potion, in theory. It should cure Corprus. Doesn't work though. Probably kill you. Killed all my test subjects. But you've got nothing to lose. Before I give it to you, I want you to look around below in the Corpusarium. Know what's in store for you if you don't take the potion. And while you're there, I want you to pick up a pair of boots from a victim. Calls himself Yegrim Bagarn. My oldest patient. Handy fellow. Fixes things for me. Bring the boots back, and then you can have the potion. Alright, we're done here. Down in here. Oh, it's one layer below. Here we go. Yeah, we don't kill anybody. This is the warden. I am Viseth Kai, warden of the Corpusarium. I am here to warn you. Do not harm the inmates. If you come to plunder the dungeon, you must endure their attacks, and take your chances with me, their warden and protector. Okay.
Summoned by another. Questions again.
For boots. Lame Corprus. Wow, what the heck? Oh. Oh, well. I'm just keep going straight. Oh, I was over here. Sometime anyway. What am I looking at right now? Tel Fyr.
A visitor? What brings you to visit Yagran Bagar, Master Crafter, and last living dwarf?
There it is. Yagran Bagarn. You're here for the Dwemer boots. Tell my gracious keeper that I have done what I could. Only a Dwemer, mage crafter, could have done so much. But only idiots could have created these boots. It shames my race that we must be judged by the works of such lackwit blunderers. So he's a Dwemer. He's one of the last Dwemers. Once I was a master crafter in the service of Lord Crignac, a thief architect of the great Second Empire freeholds, and the greatest enchanter of his time. I could not match the genius of Lord Crignac, but what he could envision, I and my colleagues could build. All of that is gone forever. I still retain my cunnings, but my hands and eyes fail me, and my memories have long faded. My only consolation is each day to mock the gods who destroyed my race and condemned me to this black existence. Lord Fyr obtained these enchanted Dwemer boots from an unfortunate thief, and given the quality of their craftsmanship, little wonder the little fellow came to a bad end. But I can do nothing for them. The fundamental enchantment is flawed. Might as well start over again. If such a pair of boots could still be fashioned in these benighted latter days. But I have done my best. Take them to Lord Fyr, with my sincere apologies. Disappearance of the dwarfs. I cannot say what happened. I was not there to observe. I was in an outer realm at the time, and when I came back, my people were gone. I left Red Mountain, wandering Tamriel for years, searching our deserted colonies, looking for a survivor or an explanation. Then, a long time ago, I returned to Red Mountain, still looking for answers. Instead, I found Corprus disease, and I have been here ever since. I have theories, if you're interested. Lord Crignac, the far most arcane philosopher and magecrafter of my era, devised tools to shape mythopoeic forces, intending to transcend the limits of Dwemer mortality. However, in reviewing his formulae, some logicians argued that side effects were unpredictable, and errors might be catastrophic. I think Crignac might have succeeded in granting our race eternal life, with unforeseen consequences such as wholesale displacement to an outer realm, or he may have erred and utterly destroyed our race. Since the disappearance of the dwarfs, I have been alone in this world, trapped in this grim prison. I can scarcely move. My fellow inmates are scarcely good company. The risk of Corprus disease deters most visitors, but if you meet with cultivated minds undaunted by the terrors of Corprusinium, you might mention your recent interview with the last living dwarf. This is how I style myself. I do not know for a fact that I am the last, but in my travels thousands of years ago, I never encountered another. And since I have been here, I often ask Lord Fyr, but he says he has never heard a credible rumor of another Dwemer on Tamriel or any other outer realm. Dang, the last dwarf! We never see him ever.
The prey approaches.
No.
May you find all that you seek, traveler.
Well, did you get my boots? No boots, no potion. The boots first, please. And now, I'll give you the potion on the following condition. You must drink it here, before my eyes. It should act immediately, and I need to observe you very carefully. Agreed? Yes, give me the potion. Good. Open your mouth and close your eyes. Good. Now swallow. Goodness. Good grief. Look. It's working. Remarkable. Let me see your skin. Your eyes, your tongue. Amazing. I think it worked. No sign of the disease at all. But of course, you still have Corprus disease, just like I planned. But all of your symptoms are gone. Marvelous. I'll go try it out on some other more desperate inmates, but I won't answer any questions you have before you go. No more symptoms, okay? Alright.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
It worked. I now have immortality, just as in Neverine prophecies. I still have it, but I cannot die. Alright, so we got that completed. Now we've got to teleport back to Kaisis. Recall. There we go. I'm out of here. Alright. Cool, that's super useful. Melon, thank you for your report. I'm very happy you've been cured. Unfortunately, I have a bit of bad news. I have been recalled to the Imperial City. You'll be promoted to operative and will be head of the Blades here in Vattenfell until I return. I've only waited here to give you your final orders before I go. Continue pursuing the Neverine prophecies as the Emperor commands. First, go to the Hall of Wisdom and Justice and get Meher Milo to help you find the lost prophecies. She's being watched. If something has gone wrong, find her private quarters. She'll leave you a message there under the code word Amaya. Then take the lost prophecies to Nabani Misa. From the point, you have to follow her directions. Follow the prophecies. Good luck. Head of the Blades. There's nothing to it. Each agent has his own assignment and reports directly to Cyrodiil. You're promoted to operative, mostly to preserve your independence. You're no fool. The days of the Empire are almost over. When the Emperor dies, 9 Hells are going to break loose. Forget about the Imperial City. Think locally. Worry about the 6th house in Dagoth Ur, and squabbles between the great houses and the colonists. The rest of the political nonsense doesn't amount to a plate of scuttle. Ah, there's like foreshadowing of Oblivion. Interesting. Internal politics. Some concern about my sugar. I thought about refusing the recall, but they had members of my family back in the capital. I'm afraid it may have been something to do with the problems with the succession. As the Emperor's health declines, factions are maneuvering for advantage. I may be gone for a while. That's why you're promoted operative. Man, doing extra dialogue gives you things, shows things on the map. It's so useful. I have tons. Okay, make sure that's all. Cool. We're done here. Oh, maybe I can do some more training I can do. Speechcraft. Speech again. Trust. You wake. You hear something, and sense the presence of another nearby. Oh, hi, dreamer. Oh. Oh, wow. That's so creepy. That's an Ash zombie. Sleep a little bit longer. Let's do 15 hours. You've ascended to level 10. You woke today with a new sense of purpose. You no longer are afraid of failure. Failure is just an opportunity to learn something new. Do strength and agility. Actually, no, let's increase intelligence. I should do that. And endurance. Alright, see you, Cassius. Alright guys, thank you for watching this episode of Morrowind. If you liked the video, leave a like and comment how you feel about it. We did a lot of things in this episode. We went to the 6th house base, we killed Dagoth Ur, and we learned about ash vampires. We learned about Corprus disease that we got it cured, thankfully. And now we're going to go to the Ministry of Truth, and we're going to save Meher Milo. And learn more about the lost prophecies, and see what we can do next. Caius is gone. He's back. He's going back to the Imperial City in Cyrodiil. We're the leader of the Blades here in Vattenfell. So, you guys, I'll see y'all then. The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind.